Hi everyone, thank you for coming to Dreamworldrobotics Kids Time Lab. I'm Teacher Martin. Today I'm going to make another game with you. Today we're going to make this jumping game. The dinosaur is going to jump and you're going to eat these flying birds. Now let's see what we have in this game. That's green flag. Okay, you will have a dinosaur. You can control the dinosaur running left and right, and the bird will keep on flying from the right to the left. And then your dinosaur can jump. Yeah, you see, he can jump to eat the bird. Yeah, when he beats the bird will start to fly again. Okay, this is a simple game that we are going to do today. I hope you like it. Now let's start to code it together. Now we're going to start to do the coding together. Okay, first of all, click on the sprite number 1, and then we're going to throw away this character because we are not using the cat for today's project. We're going to use a dinosaur. Yeah, I know every children like dinosaurs. So we are going to use a dinosaur. The T-Rex going to jump and eat bird. Okay, we throw away the cat. Now go to the cat head icon, and then we are going to look for a dinosaur sprite. And then you click on animal. Yeah, you see this. This is a dinosaur. Yeah, we want to use this sprite as our character, like just now what you see in the short game that I showed you just now. Click on dinosaur, and then go to the costume, click on the costume here. Wow, you will see there's a lot of costume for this dinosaur. Yeah, in the library they already prepare the costumes, the design for the dinosaur for us. So we just need to do some adjustments. So let's do some adjustments to make the leader animations that when you play the game, they will look a little bit like interesting. So now let's go. The first picture, right, is a standing pose. That is the correct one. We are not going to change this. And then the second one, yeah, he looks like a little bit moving. Do you see his leg? He starts to walk. Just now, number 1, yeah, he's standing. Number 2, he starts to walk. And then number 3, oh, he back to standing. Yeah, we are going to make this number 2 and number 3 like walking. So how to do it? Yeah, you go to number 4. Yeah, this picture we're going to make it for jumping. Yeah, the jumping pose. So, but the leg, like you see, the leg, he kick out the leg. The dinosaur kick out his leg for the left leg. So we want this leg. How? Click on the arrow, the select button, and then click on this leg, and then you copy. Now we have copied the left leg. We go to number 3, the picture number 3, and then we click on the left leg. We delete. Now he has no more left leg, and then you paste. Now you see he has one extended leg out here, and then you click on the back button to send the leg to the back layer. Okay, now you see your dinosaur is moving the left leg. So now when you are clicking on the number 2 and number 3, right? Yeah, you see on the display here. Yeah, or you can see on the picture here. Yeah, the dinosaur is like walking already. Yeah, this is the standing posture. This is the walking, and then this is for jumping. So stand, walk, 2 and 3 is walk, and 4 is jump. Okay, now let's change the file name for all the files to easy arrangement. For the picture number 1, we just put number 1. Okay, number 2, we just put number 2. Number 3, we just put number 3. And number 4, we just put number 4. Okay, now you have 1, 2, 3, 4. The name is quite easy to remember. Number 1 picture here, the file name corner 1 is standing. 2 and 3 picture is for walking, and number 4 is for jumping. Okay, now you have done up with your character design already. Okay, now let's click on the coding. Okay, before we start the coding, right, we may choose a background for this dinosaur so that we know which location is going to stand around. So we pay a visit to the stage, and then we got to look for a backdrop. Click on this search button, the icon, and then we're going to look for a picture. Yeah, we use the blue sky. Yeah, it is easy for us to do a left, right, walking and jumping, so that you can see your dinosaur is jumping up and down. So click on the blue sky. Now you have the backdrop already. Yeah, just slightly to make it easy, you just drag your dinosaur down here to stand on the ground. Yeah, we're going to make this starting point for the dinosaur. When your game starts, the dinosaur will start from these locations. Okay, now click back to the dinosaur file. Go to the costume. Then click on the file number 1. So that now you will see the dinosaur is standing already. So we will start the dinosaur at this posture and this location. Okay, now we can start to do the coding already. Are you ready? Click on the coding tab here. Okay, now we're going to start to do the coding together. Click on the event. Bring out the when green flag clicks. Okay, after that, go to the loop. Yeah, like just now we talked about, we want to have the standing posture so that we get to switch the costume when we start the green flag, right? Every time the dinosaur will start with the costume go on. After that, we get to check the size. Scroll down and bring out a set size for him. Yeah, I think this size is pretty nice. We don't need to change it to be smaller or bigger. Then next thing that you need to do is we go to the motions. Under the motion, scroll down and pick up the go to XY. Yeah, this is the location that your dinosaur is here. After that, since this is a dinosaur, right, it is not a ball, we got to choose this. Yeah, this got to be choose every time. Set rotation style left, right. What this means? Okay, when you click on the triangle, right? When you click on the triangle, you will see don't rotate. Don't rotate, or you will rotate around. Normally, when you rotate around, right, it will be like this. It behaves like a ball. You can rotate around. Go back to the one. You just click on the direction and then you turn the arrow, and then you see the dinosaur turning around like a ball. Yeah, normally turn around all around options, right, is for ball purpose. And then if let's say you are a walking animals or human or characters, you have to choose the left and right. Just give him a green flag, and then you try again with the rotation. You see, he's not going to rotate like a ball. He just flips from the left to the right. Okay, when you are pointing to 90 degree, the dinosaur is looking to the right hand side. This is 90 degree. When you turn the arrow to minus 90, the opposite side, you see the dinosaur now is looking at the left hand side. It's minus 90. Okay, this is how we control the facing of the character. Okay, now we will continue. So after you have set this right, we can start to do the coding for the dinosaur movement already. Okay, so now let's start. When you want to control the movement of the dinosaur, every time you got to put in the forever loop first. This is the operation for the character to move around, and then you have to take out an if block. If what? If you press the right button. If you press the right button, click on the sensing, bring out the key space press, and then change the key space to right arrow. Okay, right arrow. Okay, right arrow means like they are going to the right hand side. They are going to the right hand side. Okay, so when he's going to the right hand side, you got to point the dinosaur to the 90 degree, like this one we talked about. So that's why we got to go to the motion, scroll down and take out the point in direction 90. Okay, this is to send the dinosaur to look at the right hand side. Yeah, you are not going to make it like a Michael Jackson going backwards and looking front, right? Moonwalk. So we are going to make it walk like a normal animals going to the front. Next thing that you're going to do is put in the change X. Yeah, this we have done the basic in the basic tutorial. You can go to the basic tutorial on our Scratch playlist. Yeah, the change X is to move the dinosaur ahead to the right hand side with 10 steps. Okay, how this functions, I will show you again here, over here, and then I just make it big again. Delete the arrow. Okay, the X for a positive 10, right? When you are moving X by 10, that means you are moving the dinosaur in front for 10 steps. This is a plus. Plus means like you're going to in front, going to the right hand side for 10 steps. Going to the right hand side for 10 steps. Something like this. You will move 3 times. Let's say you click it for 3 times. So I click 1 time, it's moving. Second time, you move again. Third time, you move. If let's say you keep on pressing the key, yeah, it will be continue moving to the right hand side. So when you put a plus number, that means it's a plus X, the character will move to the right. This is how the program works. Okay, then after you have done, you can put this here. So you can try already. When you click on the green flag and you press the right button, you see the dinosaur will slide to the right already. But now since we have the drawing for the animations, we can do some walking positions for the dinosaur so that your game will look a little bit of attractive and interactive. So now how to make it? So very simple, you click on the pen, you simply make it a 5 first because we got to divide into 2 steps because we have 2 pictures. So we make it like every step you move, yeah, the character will change to another posture. Will change to another posture. Okay, now put it into 5 already, and then go to the look. Do you still remember what is the walking costume or not? The walking costume, let's check again, is number 2 and number 3. So you got to start to apply these 2 costumes. So first of all, we put number 2. After that, we have number 2 already. We got to wait for a while for him to show the costume for a while and then change to another costume. We put 0.05, and then he will continue to move forward again. Change X. Since we're going to the right hand side, we're going to put a plus number, a plus 5, and then we're going to put in the costume again. We're going to change the costume to number 3. Lastly, we will make it evenly. You're going to walk evenly, not jogging. So we need to wait another time. So this is how we make the animate for the right button. Let's see again. When you have the program, click on the green flag and you press on the right button, you see the dinosaur is walking to the right. This is how simple it is. Okay, now you have some understanding on the right. Now you have some understanding on the right arrow. We're going to build the left arrow. Let's scroll down and take out another if. Then go to the sensing. We take out the key space press, and then we change the space key to the left arrow. So like just now in the beginning, teacher talked about the pointing or the facing of the dinosaur. So for the left, you got to go to the motion, scroll down and take out the point. This time, it's going to point to the back, to the left hand side with -90. So that's why your dinosaur will look at the back. Next thing, after that, you got to change the X. You can move to the left already. So like just now we talked about when you're moving forward, it is the plus x. So how about moving backwards? When you're moving to the left hand side, it is a minus x. Okay, so you got to put a minus 5 here. After you have the minus 5 for the change x, you scroll down and we're going to switch the costume to number 2 again, because now the left arrow is represent walking also. Left arrow is represent walking, so we need to change the costume to walking. After you have changed this costume to walking, the first posture, then you can do it for 0.5 seconds like just now we did for the right button, and then you can move another 5 steps to the left again. So scroll down under the motions, you take the minus 5, change x. After that, you got to go to the loop again, switch the costume to number 3 back. After that, you make it even like the right button, you got to put 0.5. Ta-da! We have done for the left and right button. So now let's try it out again. Green flat. Now when you click on the right button, yeah, the dinosaur is walking right. When you press on the left button, it will coming back to the left. But now, did everyone see any problem on the picture or not? When you stop, right? When you stop pressing, the dinosaur is not standing. You see, he is still kicking his leg. So this is not a correct posture. So how to correct this program? It is very simple. Yeah, we stop it. You just scroll it up. Every time when the program fall into the forever loop. Yeah, over here the first line. The forever loop. Yeah, we got to set the first posture, that means the standing posture. You need to make sure the dinosaur is always standing. Whenever you press the button, then he only walk around. When you are not pressing, he will back to standing. So how to make this happen? Just very simple. Go to the loop and pick out the switch costume and put under here, under the forever loop. That means the first line of the coding for the forever loop, and then you change this. Now you try again and see. There's green flat. Yeah, your dinosaur is standing. It's correct. And then when you press the right button, he's walking. When you release the button, yeah, you see he's standing now. He no more kicking his leg. His leg is standing. Then we try with the left button. Then press on the left button. He's walking again. And then we release. Very good. He stand again. Okay, that's all now we have done with the left and right button. How about jumping? Since we are going to make this dinosaur jump, right? So we got to add another if functions for this button. Go to the control, take out the if block, and then this time go to the sensing, take out the key space press, and then we're going to change this space key to up arrow, because you're going to press the up button and then the dinosaur jump. Up button, jump. Something like this. So now we put the up arrow. Okay, how about the jumping costume? Yeah, do we have a jumping costume now? Yes. So let's have a checking again on the costume. Yeah, we have a jumping with the mouth open big, because when he jumps, you want to eat the bird, right? So we have this costume. Good. So now, how to do it? So just go to the loop. Whenever you press the up button, right, you got to change the costume. So go to the loop, change the costume to 4. And then, since he's jumping, so you got to set his Y. So what we set his Y is like this. So now the dinosaur is on this level. When you press on the up button, the dinosaur will slightly jump up to this level. So you get to move up. Yeah, how to move up? The y-axis is like this. This is the y-axis. Yeah, this is the 0 position. This is minus 180. This is plus 180. 0. So now we're going to set the level of this dinosaur. So when he jump up, right, we got to set the Y over this level so that the dinosaur will move out. The Y over this level, yeah, we got to check now. So just go to the motions and scroll down. How to check? Very simple. Just put in the set Y here, and then you set it to, because now here's the 0, we just slightly set it up above the 0, we put 20, and then you green flag, and then you press your up arrow. You see? The dinosaur is up already. You see? Just, I don't know whether you notice he opened his mouth or not. Yeah, and then after that he jumped already, right? He got to fall down. You go to the control. Go to the control, and then scroll down. Take out the repeat until diamond block and put inside here. And then you make a operator smaller than what number? Now we're going to check this number. How to check this number? You just scroll up and look at the set Y here. It's a minus 79. And then you just go down and you put minus 74. Why we put minus 74? Because later every step you fall down, right, is a minus 5 for the Y. And then you go to the motion again, you scroll down, you pick up the Y location. Yeah, this block is talking about when the dinosaur jump up already, and then it will fall into this block, and this block will move the dinosaur back to the ground. Where is the ground? Is when the Y position is smaller than minus 74. So how to move the dinosaur down? You just click on the motion and scroll down, and then you take out the change Y, put inside. Yeah, when the dinosaur falling down, it is a minus Y. So we put a minus 5. Now you can try again. When you green flag, press the up button, the dinosaur will fall down. The dinosaur will open his mouth and fall down. Open his mouth and fall down. And he can walk and then jump, open his mouth, jump, open his mouth, catch the bird. Now the first step for the character is done. The next step we're going to do is to build the bird. Then we got to move the head icon here, and then we're going to look for a sprite for the bird. Click here, and then you just simply type in the bird word, B-I-R-D. You have a lot of birds, but today we're going to use this parrot because the parrot already have the animations picture so that it will make it fly easily. So we click on the parrot. Now you have a parrot here. Okay, so and then you go to the event and pick up the green flag. Okay, after you have the green flag clicks, right, you get to set the size. Now the bird is slightly too big. So you set the size for the bird. Click on the look and scroll down. Pick up the set size, and let's change it to 60% and green flag. The bird is correct already. The bird size is with a 60%. And then now the bird is looking at the right hand side. He is looking at the right hand side. We want to change it to look at the left hand side. Out. Go to the motion, and then first step they're going to do is put in the set rotation style left, right. Because this is not a ball, the bird is not going to turn around. It just needs to flip left and right. Next thing is take the point in direction and change it to point 90. Now you green flag. You see the bird is looking at the left. So the bird is going to fly from the right to the left now. Yeah, after you have this coding right, then you drag your birds and put aside like at the location that you want him to fly from. just drag and drop it there. Okay, this is too down already. Yeah, slightly higher, like this. Okay, so now you have your locations for the bird already. The height is 40 for the Y. How to know your location is this. This is the bird location now, the X and the Y. Okay, now you can go to the motion again and scroll down and take out the go to XY. This, go to XY, and then you can change the X to 240. Okay, so we just do some revisions. How is the X location? This is the X axis. This is the X axis, and then here in the middle is the 0. So this side here, right, is start from plus 240. This side here is minus 240. We are going to make the bird fly from plus 240 to minus 240. With every step, he's going to change is 5 steps or 10 steps. Okay, so when the bird flying from the left to right, it is a minus. Okay, so that's why we start with the plus 240 here from this location, and he's going to fly until the minus 240. So now we're going to code the flying for him from the left to the right. Now go to the control, scroll down and click repeat until. Yeah, we want the bird to fly until he reach the minus 240. How to do this? Go to the operator, take out the smaller operator, and then change this number to minus 240. You see now the number here is applied already, 240. Smaller, what smaller? Is the X, because he's flying on the X axis now. X, so go to the motion, scroll down and pick up the X. Oh, very easy. Go to the motion, scroll down, pick up the change X by and make it minus 5. And then since he's flying right, so we need to give him a motion. So go to the loop and put in a next costume. Now you can try and see what happens when you green flag. You see the bird is flying already. Very nice. One more time, when you click on the green flag, he flies. And then when you touch on the minus 240, he stopped already. Then what happens, what we want to do now? When he reached to the minus 240, we want to bring the bird back to plus 240. How to do this? Just go to the event, scroll down and pick up a broadcast and put it here. And change this new message to start again. Yeah, we are going to build him a call functions to ask the bird to start all over again. So now you have the broadcast here already, right? So we got to break this away and then go to the event, scroll down, pick up the broadcast message and put in the broadcast, start again here. And for this block here, we're going to put in the when I receive. And then you click on this triangle and put in the start again. Yeah, this meaning that when you click on the green flag, yeah, this block will broadcast for the actions over here. It will broadcast to the name which is having the same name. This is what we call the call functions. So we broadcast, so we're going to call these blocks to run the program. So now let's test it out. When you green flag right, the bird is flying from the right to left, hop, they come back here. When they reach minus 240, it will go back to plus 240. You see, Yeah, this is how the game works. Now the bird is flying to the right to the left already. Okay, now it's done for the birds flying. The third part we're going to do is to make the dinosaur catch him. So how to make this happen? Very simple. Under the bird sprite, we just scroll down. Yeah, while the bird is flying, we need to check whether the dinosaur catch him or not. Okay. So go to the control, scroll down, pick out the hit block and put under here, and then go to the sensing. We're going to check whether the bird touched the dinosaur. Touch the mouse pointer. Touching a mouse pointer? No, we are not going to use a mouse pointer. Click on the triangle, choose the dinosaur form. So that means if this bird sprite touches the dinosaur, what happens? Yeah, he's going to start all over again, back behind. So go to the event, take out the broadcast here, and then click on the triangle, start again. So now you can try when you are moving. Oh, the bird is too low already, you see? Now the bird is touching the dinosaur. Yeah, just now we didn't see the swinging of the wings. So now you see the wings, when they swing, they already touch the dinosaur. Okay, so we got to set the bird higher. Okay, how to set the bird higher? Go over here, look at this Y. Yeah, you can put in 60. And then green flag. Now the bird is higher already, so the dinosaur can't touch him. So how to touch him? Your dinosaur jump. You see, when the dinosaur jump, he will start all over again. When the dinosaur jump, he hit the bird, then the bird start again with a new bird. Okay, so now when you jump, right, you hit the bird, so we may give him some sound effect. So click on the sound. Click on the sound, and then go to this speaker icon and look for a sound. Go to search. You have a lot of effect here. Click on the effect, and then you will see a bite sound. See there's you click on it, and then it comes out already over here. This becomes your sprite library. Go back to the code, and then go to the sound. Take this line, start sound bite, and put under the touch dinosaur. Now when you green flag the dinosaur, you see when he touch the bird, he eats the bird, and then the bird starts all over. After that, you will give yourself some score keeping, so that you know how many birds you eat. Very simple. Go to the variable. Make a new variable, and then under this variable box, right, you type score, and then OK. Now you see a score on the top left corner here. We got to put in some coding to make the score working. So first of all, go back up on the green flag click, and then click on the variable and choose to set my variable. But of course, you're not going to set my variable. Click on the triangle, set the score to 0. Yeah, this meaning that whenever you click on the green flag, the score will always keep from the beginning to 0. After that, when the dinosaur bites the bird, he will give you a score. So drag out the change my variable by 1, and change the click on the triangle and change the my variable to the score. So change score by 1. That means every time you hit the bird, they will give you 1 point. So let's see what we have now. Make it big. So when you start, the score is 0. You see, you can look at here. The score is 0. Whenever you start, the score is 0. And then the bird is flying. Now you can control your dinosaur. He's moving around, and then he jumps. Bird. You see he's eating the bird already. So now every time you eat, right, he will give you a sound effect, and then the score. So you can share this little project to your friends and see who can eat the most bird finally. Hope you will like this simple project. Teacher will see you again in the next video. Thank you very much. Bye bye.